What's up, what's up, what's up? This is Mo with another episode of Survival Minecraft in every version. In this episode I am preparing for the fight with the Ender Dragon. So, I built 2 XP farms to enchant my gear, got the blaze rods I need for the Eyes of Ender and to brew some potions, and I also expanded my house for a bit. Here I went down the stairs I built a while ago, that is leading directly to the cave spider spawner in the mineshaft. I got everything I needed. I started with preparing the area, cleaning up everything from the cobwebs and lighting everything up. While lighting up I found this little slimy boy and looted his balls I can later use for brewing and redstone. I then finished cleaning the cobwebs, removed all the wooden parts from the mineshaft and basically made a 3x3 tunnel around the spider spawner. I then measured 4 blocks around on every side of the spawner. I wanted to build a 9x9x9 cube with the spawner in the center. There are some variations you can do, like for example you can build the square 1 layer up, so that the spawner is 3 blocks above the ground, not 4 like it is in my version. I also decided to build the cube 9x9x9, not 17x17x9, what the spawner in version 1.0.0 is able to spawn mobs in, because in newer versions the spawning radius will be reduced to 9x9x9 blocks, and since I want to upgrade the versions in the future I can take the loss in efficiency for now. Two water buckets would be enough to build this farm, but I decided to build an infinite water source. The water needs to be placed in the edges of the cube on the opposite direction of the later killing chamber. Then I had to remove 1 layer of stone where no water was. In the middle I then had to build a 3x3 room to center the incoming spiders. The signs in the middle of this 3x3 will stop the water. In my opinion, they are not really necessary but are usually used, at least in more current Minecraft versions. To let the water flow down I removed the blocks underneath the last watered blocks. I may make an extra video about the spider spawner based XP farm if I find the time. I built blocks above the spawner so no spiders will get stuck on top of it. I also increased the tunnel in the center by 3 blocks so I could build the killing chamber. That's what I came up with in the end. Unfortunately, I made some mistakes while building. I should have had built the fences 1 row above, the fence on the right 1 block into my direction and 1 stone block where I actually built the fence here. The problem is, that in Minecraft 1.0 neither slabs nor trapdoors can be placed underneath a block. So, in the end the spiders were able to attack me and I had to come up with something else. Anyway, to that time I didn't know that my farm would be technically useless, so I removed the torches by the spawner. Now that the spawning is activated the problem gets visible. I thought I could fight them properly when I only open up 1 block, but that didn't work either. By the time I got low, I really fucked up and opened everything again. Here my boots broke and I nearly died. I healed up and made new boots. Then I locked everything and thought about a way to solve that problem. That's what I came up with. I lifted the 2 fences on the left for 1 level and blocked everything in front of them. Through the space between the 2 fences, I can punch and kill the spiders and collect their drops since there are no hoppers available yet, and, most important, I get the XP. The water in the front flows from the left side around the edge. I can even jump up through the space if a spider gets stuck or drops don't fall down. What happens when I kill a spider that is not right above me? With level 30 I wanted to enchant the first part of my diamond armor. I thought level 30 was also the maximum level in this version. But as I later found out, you can go way higher. But when enchanting it takes all the levels required for the enchantment, not just up to 3, so it's quite annoying. In the end a level 26 enchantment gave me fire protection too. Not really satisfactory. At this time I also decided to increase my living area by occupying my neighbor's house and connecting it with mine. I changed the interior of the former blacksmith's house a bit because I moved the door. The other house I'm using since is a storage and melting area, later even a brewing area. Speaking of brewing, that was the next big goal I had. I wanted to get all the blaze powder for the Eyes of Ender, but I also wanted to go safe and brew some fire resistance potions. So, I went to the fortress I found while making the thumbnail for the previous episode. Unfortunately, I forgot to turn on the recording while making myself a way down. I went back home with 5 blaze rods so I could make fire resistance potions before exploring the fortress completely. From here you can see a small part of the fortress, so I knew where to go in the first place. Back home I realized that I forgot to gather some netherwort, so I couldn't even start yet. I also realized later that you don't even need cauldrons back in the days to fill the water bottles, even though I meant to remember that they were necessary. Anyway, I was demotivated and went back later to get the netherwort I needed. I then brew my fire resistance potions with an 8-minute duration. In the end I prepared a spawner in the back of the fortress to farm some blaze rods. I ended up with 13 and also got some more netherwort since in 1.0.0 they only grow in the nether when I'm in, so I wanted to have some reserves. I ended up enchanting my sword on level 46 and was hoping for something good. But as you can see, even a level 45 enchantment can be crap. So, that's it for this episode. I hope you enjoyed it and I see you next time. Bye.